What's good with them people, man? Hey, you know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? How's y'all doing on this weird warfare Wednesday? You say weird warfare? What are you talking about, bro? Oh, we gonna get into it. But before we do that, what's good, people? Like hee hee ha ha. You know what I'm talking about, man? The wise man, my fat buddy. He on talking about, man. Killing in the pen, man. He on talking about all my folks incarcerated. All my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing, man. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say can in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You can go and get you one off of 76 MacArthur. They sold out. They'll be back though. Giants Liquor is where I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man? 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody putting them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now you know, because I tell you every morning. You know what I'm talking about? But just in case you miss me every morning, don't worry about nothing. I got you. You know what I'm talking about? You can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? You can come get them from me. You can come get them from. That wasn't no good one with it. You could get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? You seen them. You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, and I mean if all else fails, you know what I'm talking about? You can go and get you one off of Amazon. Make sure you copy a hardback. Funkadai trying in stores now. Make sure you go to Amazon. Copy you a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Stick Up 2 coming soon. Funkadai trying to come real soon. You know what I'm talking about, man? What's that? Swing that finger, young man. You talking about this right here, man? That's the one. Come on with it, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide INC, man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide Incorporated, man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna say, bro, what does that mean? I'm gonna continuously tell the world. It means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu Fresh. Mike Lil Rue. Not Lil Rue. Lil Rue, he know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next, man. Same thing, bruh. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers. But before we do that, mama says and mama always says, boy, breast and whiskers when you on TV. Even if they got a hole in them, you know what I'm talking about, baby? Coffee Chronicles. Coffee Chronicles. You know what I'm talking about, baby? Where was I at? Oh yeah, a good brother like myself. I don't promote no drug users. Good brother like myself. I don't promote no drug sellage. You know what I'm talking about? A good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Good brother like myself. Hold on. Don't take a sip, and I mean not a sip of the sippage. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, don't do it. Good brother like myself. I don't promote no crime. Good brother like me, he don't talking about, I don't promote no violence. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. People, he don't talking about, he don't talking about don't, he don't talking about promote, he don't talking about, no, negativity, no. I'm just gonna tell you, that never gets old. God damn, I just crack myself up. Nah, man, good brother like myself, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking, bro, don't promote shit, man. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with it, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much we got, young ladies and gentlemen. But a good brother like myself, he don't talking about I ain't prejudiced. No, he don't talking about good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. He don't talking about good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against the little people. Nah, man. Me, I ain't got nothing against nobody. They was talking to bruh, man. I just loves me some everybody. He don't talking about. As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. He don't talking about. Bring that peace. He don't talking about that joy. You don't talking about that love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, fuck with your partner. Hey, check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time, man. Hey, man, what's going on with you this morning, man? Top of it. You know what I'm talking about? They say, bro, what you over here talking about today, man? All that weird warfare. You say weird warfare? What are you talking about, bro? Oh, we finna get into it. Shout out to all the slow people who fast to hear some of that shit. You know, me first. I see you fucking. He say, bro, I know I just get so some of y'all's goddamn nerves. You know what I'm talking about? I was just gonna tell you the last thing. I'm just gonna tell you what I would tell you for the last 30 years, man. You can kiss my ass. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck you. But no, this weird warfare, man. Say, bro, here you go again. You come up here every day talking about invisible behaviors. Blah, 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 blah. Man, I'm just gonna tell you, you know what I'm talking about? The shit I sees with my own eyes. So last night, man, now I'm gonna tell you something. This is why I don't like talking about religion. This is why I don't like talking about politics. This is why I don't like talking about none of that shit. So this is what was going on, man. We somewhere with some elders, you know what I'm talking about? They over there talking about slavery. Now I ain't said shit. I don't even like getting in these conversations. Because for the record, I just believe what the fuck I believe in. But I don't walk around trying to make you believe in what the fuck I believe in. I just believe it. I don't give a fuck if you believe it or not. You can believe whatever the fuck you believe in. And if you tell me what you believe in, all right, you know what I'm talking about? I'm not, but for some reason, this is how we get into this weird warfare. They teaching you, remember I said they just started them conversations? They teaching you to argue and debate every motherfucking thing. So this is what happened. I'm trying to mind my business. Motherfucker over there, hey, young fella, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm 46 years old. This is how you know you're around some elders. You know what I'm talking about? And he called me young fella. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? So they asked me my opinion, right? They talking about slavery. You know, I'm motherfucker get to talking about slavery, reparations, and all that. And I'm just here to tell you, right? And this is why people get mad at me. This is why I don't even like talking about that shit. Because I don't, yeah, sure. You know what I'm talking about? I don't get into that shit like that. I never did. And I'm not saying that the shit didn't happen, it went wrong or whatever. I just always thought, like, I wasn't born a slave or nothing, bruh. So I don't know how that shit is, bruh. So I just never understood why everybody acted like that shit directly affected them. Like, us being slaves way back then, the reason why you won't get your lazy ass up off your lazy ass and go do something now, like this, like you're not a slave now, you know what I'm talking about? So I always thought kind of different about that shit. So I never really had no opinion because I seen too many people use that slavery shit as an excuse. I done seen too many people use the just a bunch of shit as an excuse for not doing something. I'm not saying that shit didn't hamper us or hinder us in no kind of way. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I done seen a motherfucker act like he can't go get a job today because we were slaves years ago. That's the shit I'm talking about. So they asked me, they talking about slavery. So you know me, so they asked me a question. I just said, the thing I don't really get is how everybody, y'all want to denounce slavery. Y'all talk about the you know I'm talking about, all that shit. But I was like, the Bible came with slavery. And the moment I said that, bruh, and this is what I'm talking about, that weird warfare, I instantly became an invisible entity. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm the devil. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I don't even like, I don't get in certain shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nowadays, it ain't even damn near safe to have a conversation. You can't even talk baseball. You know what I'm talking about, man? Can't even talk baseball. What I say that for, though? Oh, man. Oh. But the bottom line was, bro, motherfucker act like that was the good thing that came out of slavery. Like, we had to be slaves. Like, a motherfucker just couldn't come over there and give us the book. But that shit just didn't make no sense to me. So you mean to tell me we had to be slaves to get the Bible? On top of that, we couldn't even read and write when we were slaves. So you mean, man, that shit just don't make no sense. Coffee Chronicles. They didn't even want us reading the book. Couldn't even read. But now they gonna give you lashes if they catch you reading. You know what I'm talking about? So you mean to tell me that was their intent to come over there? Motherfucker just acted like we had to be slaves to get the Bible, man. But motherfuckers don't want to connect that Bible to slavery. Don't nobody, because if you say, because we been have conditioned, bruh. If you say something, and I ain't even saying nothing about the Bible, I just said that Bible came with slavery. But for some reason, we keep the Bible. The Bible was the good thing that came out of slavery. So why didn't they just come give us the book? Why did we have to get captured and bought all off our homeland and all that shit? You know what I'm talking about? To be over here picking cotton with a book we couldn't even read. You better not get caught reading it. You know what I'm talking about, man? But you can sit there in front of them and let them teach you that. Man, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. You feel me? But the moment I said that shit, you know what I'm talking about? I became the invisible entity. And that's just why I don't even like giving my opinion on shit. You get what I'm talking about? But that's just some shit that happened last night. But that ain't even what prompted the weird warfare. You know what I'm talking about? The weird warfare is not. That shit was just weird though. It's like it's even getting into old people, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? And the old people kind of being like that. They just stuck in their ways. They don't want to hear shit. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm not talking about all old people. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Just some of them. You know what I'm talking about? Some of them just stuck in their ways, but they got that, oh, see, they be closer. They be closer to all that shit back there, bruh. So they just been taught. They just been taught a whole nother different bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? They was brought up to be scared of people and all kind of shit. You better not say nothing to Mr. John and all that old shit right there. You feel me? So you'll see a lot of older people that respect Mr. Johnson more than they respect their own. You know what I'm talking about? Because they further back to that Willie Lynch letter. You know what I'm talking about? But this is the other thing. This is what really prompted it, man, right here, though, right? The weird warfare. I'm gonna give y'all knowledge. I'm gonna use some of my YouTube family on this one, man. Cause this is the shit that just has to cut out, nephew. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. We just got to cut this shit out. Say, me, Steve Gilmore, your boy Smooth, Real Topics TV, Cowboy Muse, you know what I'm talking about? ATM Tim and them, man, you know what I'm talking about? Now, say we all meeting up for the first time or whatever, man, we kicking it, you know what I'm talking about? Now, we ain't doing nothing but meeting up for the first time, kicking it, you know what I'm talking about? And just say we in Louisville, everybody want to go see your boy Smooth, you know what I'm talking about? We talking about some, just building, you know what I'm talking about? Just building. So we take a picture. Now, mind you, all we doing is meeting each other for the first time, kicking it. You know what I'm talking about? Building. So we take a picture, say we post it. When we post our picture, it's 90 other motherfuckers talking about we high-siding on them. Now, all we came to do is meet each other for the first time and build. You get what I'm saying? But just because we took a picture, because we enjoying ourselves having fun, and we done posted the picture, now 90 to 3,000 motherfuckers then took it upon themselves to say we high siding on them. So they just then created us high siding on them. You get what I'm saying? When we somewhere building, we ain't even thinking about the 90 or 3,000 motherfuckers. You feel me? And that's the weird warfare, bruh. We got to stop doing that shit right there, bruh. We just got to, because that shit is too common and it's running too rapid around this motherfucker now, bruh. It's like motherfuckers want enemies so bad, they'll just go to a motherfucker page and say, this nigga got his car painted to fuck with me. What? So you mean to tell me this nigga went all the way to the paint shop, man, you know what I'm talking about? To fuck with you. You saw that nigga just didn't like that color, bruh? No, man, I'm telling you. We got to cut that out, folks. We got to cut that out, bruh. We got to stop looking at everybody and creating our own scenario in our head, bruh. Coffee Chronicles. Because it's a new spike, too, man. These days, motherfuckers is going crazy as a motherfucker, man. And I'm talking about all over the world. And I'm not no psychiatrist, man. You get what I'm saying? I'm just a motherfucker who almost went crazy the same way. You know what I'm talking about? Just thinking about some shit that, you know what I'm talking about, I didn't have to think about. That shit'll make you go crazy, bruh. And I almost did it. You know what I'm talking about? I told y'all, that's how I knew I was a hell of a motherfucker way back then. I tried to give up on myself. Myself wouldn't let me do it. He said, no, nigga, come on. You know what I'm talking about? Autopilot kicked in. You know what I'm talking about? That's when I knew I was a player. You know what I'm talking about? My inner player saved me. Nigga, I tried to give up on myself. Myself wouldn't let me do it. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, man, nah. No, man. We ain't gonna do that. Went on some real shit, man. A lot of motherfuckers is going crazy, bruh, because you really sitting there imagining shit. And all that has to do with is something in you. It's like a guilty conscience or something. It's like, say you broke. And you go around some motherfuckers with money. Them motherfuckers just doing what motherfuckers with money do. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to buy nothing special because you broke, but because you broke, you gonna view that not everybody, but the motherfuckers who think like this, you gonna view these people having money, everything they did, they was fucking with you because you didn't have no money. And they ain't had nothing to do with it, bruh. Them people was just doing shit that people that had money do. Coffee Chronicles. But because you broke around some motherfuckers with money and you feel guilty, you gonna start looking at the world just different, bruh. And that's that weird warfare shit, folks. Bruh, these motherfuckers ain't out here hating on you. Ain't nobody out here paying attention to motherfuckers like that, bruh. Motherfuckers is inside their own life, folks. And I don't know how they slid this one in on us. You know what I'm talking about? They just slid it in on us, bruh. To where you'll get up, you'll go find somebody. You feel me? Ain't nobody tagged you or nothing. You'll go find somebody. You'll look at their picture, and then you will say these people is hating on you, or this picture was directly to fuck with you. How do you even come to that conclusion, folks? These people ain't even thinking about you, folks. These people just living their life. And we just got way too much of that shit going on today. Weird warfare, man. To where motherfuckers is getting up. You, I told you, don't nobody want to be friends, nobody no more. You know what I'm talking about? They just looking for these famous people. You know what I'm talking about? They want to be friends with them. You know what I'm talking about? But I guess you don't give people no status if a motherfucker your friend, they can't get no attention because you just old normal you. You know what I'm talking about? They need one of the big names. You know what I'm talking about, man? To make the people look who I talk to, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. I never get it. He know what I'm talking about. I'm the biggest motherfucker I know. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says, old bill, old lady. Well, those are weird shit. It's just weird warfare. Because it's a fucked up psychological trick. They just play it on everybody, bro. And they got everybody all over the place. They got you scouring the social media networks looking for comments and shit. Trying to put somebody else who just living their life. You trying to put them in a position to where they hating on you. We just got to stop, bro. What's that shit? We declaring war on each other, bruh. And like, I'm gonna say a good 89% of the time, bruh, that's just motherfuckers reading shit wrong. Now, motherfuckers, I do that shit every now and then. You know what I'm talking about? You know how motherfuckers get out there and drop a subliminal. You know what I'm talking about? But when motherfuckers drop a subliminal, everybody know who they talking to. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody know who the fuck they talking to, bruh. Well, for some reason, man, motherfuckers would just get on that shit and just look for all the subliminals, all the thing. And 9 times out of 10, brother, ain't even them people quote. That's some other shit. They done seen somebody else post and they just shared it. It was a good quote. You know what I'm talking about? But for some reason, you wake up every morning to apply all this shit to you. And you done declare war on all these people. Man, now you running around talking about this person hating on you and this person. I don't even know why we focus on the people who hating on us. You know what I'm talking about? Because for every hater, man, there's 10 more motherfuckers that loves you. You know what I'm talking about? For every hater, it's 10 players. And that's where it's fucking up now. Now it's like, for every player, it's 10 haters. You know what I'm talking about? That shit went backwards. But you know what I mean? If motherfuckers hate you, bro, why you don't concentrate on where you get the love from? You know what I'm talking about? We ain't got to concentrate on the hate. Fuck it, you don't like me? Fuck it. I don't give a fuck you don't like me? Fuck you. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't finna spend all my time to make you important. Oh, they don't like me. They can kiss my ass. You know, I'm telling you, man, there's a pair of lips on that dresser right over there, boy. You know what I'm talking about? You can go grab and kiss my ass. You know what I'm talking about? You just can, man. Give a fuck who don't like me. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Ooh, man. Fuck you, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. So why the fuck do we make that shit so motherfucking important? We make our whole days about who hating on us and shit. You could change the energy around. You can make your whole day about the people who love you, man. It ain't always got to be about hating the invisible entity and the devil and all that shit, bro. It could just be about the love. You know what I'm talking about? Peace, harmony, blessings, man. You know what I'm talking about? You just can. But that weird warfare got your mind all over the place. Because you constantly watching everybody else. And everybody else doing the same shit. So guess what you get to doing? The same shit. And everybody hating on you. You know what I'm talking about? The ops and all this old weird ass. You know what I'm talking about, man? Listen, man, I'm way too old to talk like that, man. Coffee Chronicles. I ain't in the following trends, bro. I ain't. I'll become the trend before I follow that motherfucker. That's real. Coffee Chronicles. But on some real shit, this weird warfare, man. We need to come back to down to earth, y'all. This shit just getting out of hand. It is. And like y'all might think I sound crazy, but I'm telling y'all how y'all look in the real world, bruh. Y'all look like y'all losing y'all mind. You just do, bruh. Y'all look like y'all losing your mind. Cause everywhere you motherfucking turn, it ain't like somebody calling your phone and fucking with you or playing on your phone like they used to do back in the day. It's you going to search some other motherfuckers trying to decode what the fuck they picture got on it, bruh. Like, you got time for that, folks? And if you do, you just got too much of that shit on your hand, folks. You do, bruh. Ain't nobody out here bothering you. You bothering them. You get what I'm saying? It's like we feel like if ain't nobody against us, we ain't important or something. I don't know, bro. It's just a weird warfare, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's when we need to get up out of, man. Retreat. You know what I'm talking about, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. Everybody retreat, man. Nah, man. You know what I'm talking about? This war is over. God damn. It was all right there, man. If you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of that love.